It's been a long day. You've held on, carried responsibilities, and maybe some emotional weight too. Tonight, let me guide you to a place where you can set those burdens down. Picture yourself lying under the stars, the earth cradling you in comfort as a warm light washes over your body. Together, let's welcome relaxation and bid farewell to what no longer serves you. Imagine a space where every worry, every heavy thought you've carried through the day gently falls away. A place where the weight simply melts, leaving behind nothing but softness, quiet, and comfort. This is your sanctuary, a place you create within yourself, where the rest of the world doesn't have to follow. Here, you can let go. You can be still. Close your eyes, if you'd like, and picture it now. Maybe it's a space you've been to before, or maybe it's one that only exists in your mind. Soft light fills the air around you. It's warm, golden, and quiet. It wraps you with a sense of knowing, like a hand resting gently on your shoulder to tell you that you are shielded, held, and secure. Outside this light, the noise of your day, the worries of yesterday, and the unknowns of tomorrow, all of it stays far away. None of it has a place here. This moment, this sanctuary, is just for you. It's true that the stress of daily life, whether from large events or the steady hum of small, everyday concerns, can build up over time. This tension is subtle, creeping into our bodies, our thoughts, hiding in places we may not even notice. Sometimes it feels like the mind is carrying so much that everything gets tangled, thoughts racing, emotions feeling stuck. And when it's time to rest, that tangle makes it hard to unwind, blocking you from finding true peace when you need it most. Right now, you're taking a moment to break from that cycle, to enter this safe haven where those blocks no longer have the same grip. Rest begins with safety, not just physical safety, but emotional safety. The sense that here, there's nothing threatening, no need to be anything or do anything other than simply be. This sensation is what allows your mind to step away from the tension and settle into calm, into healing. Research shows that creating a sense of safety opens the door to releasing emotional weight and finding deeper rest. Tonight, you're giving yourself the gift of that safety. As you settle deeper into this sanctuary, let's expand this image of light surrounding you. Picture that warm, glowing light growing softer, spreading until it fills every space around you. It's like a gentle cocoon, wrapping you in a layer of protection. The light asks nothing from you. It's simply there, present, constant. And as it softly glows, you can feel its warmth pushing away any invisible walls or barriers built by stress throughout your day. This space belongs to you, free of pressure, full of ease. Take a moment here to notice how that light feels. Is it soft around your skin? Or perhaps it feels more like a soothing touch against your shoulders, gently asking them to relax. Let this glowing world shield you entirely from the weight of the outside world. Right now, there's nothing required of you. Just stillness, just being within this space. You are supported. You are safe. Helping your mind establish this kind of sanctuary also helps your body. When you begin to feel safe, when you invite calm by creating a protective space, your body responds. The nervous system begins to unwind. Maybe your breath slows just a little, or your muscles lose some of their tightness. These shifts, small but key, signal to your brain every muscle and thought that it's okay to let tension slip away, that it's okay to rest. This connection between feeling safe and releasing tension is at the heart of what makes experiences like this so healing. If you haven't felt this kind of lightness in a long time, know that you're not alone. Many of us spend so much time focused outward, on others, on work, on expectations, that we forget to simply pause and tend to this inner part of ourselves. This sanctuary reminds you that it's okay to put those outward pulls on hold. It's okay to rest and focus here, within, where your healing begins. As you sit in this light, surrounded by calm, allow yourself just one thought. Tonight, you're going to begin letting go. The light can hold whatever feels heavy, whatever you no longer need. Imagine each worry as a stone and feel the light gather those stones from you, one by one, until they no longer weigh on your shoulders. Feel them leave your hands, leave your chest. Let the light carry it all for you. In this space, you don't need to hold everything together. You don't need to fix anything. You are not broken. You are healing. Let that realization settle deeply. This is not a place of effort or struggle. It's a place of ease. The only thing required is allowing. Allow yourself to feel safe, to know that this moment is for you, to trust that healing happens gently, a little at a time, when you allow yourself the space to rest. Tonight, you'll discover what it means to truly let go of the blocks that weigh you down. You don't have to figure out how. All you need is to let the process happen naturally. You'll notice how, as tension begins to ease, the body will feel lighter and the mind will welcome the quiet. This journey will be soft, supportive, and completely yours. There's something profound about giving yourself this permission, a moment free of expectations, free of the world beyond this sanctuary. Maybe you haven't given yourself that kind of permission in a long time, but this time, this safe haven is always available to you. It's like a balm for the parts of you that have been tired, stretched thin, or a bit lost. Tonight is your chance to lean into it fully. You are safe here, and this journey will be as gentle as the soft light surrounding you now. With every moment, you're stepping closer to ease, relaxation, and healing. Everything you're feeling right now, all the calm, all the warmth, it's all leading you into something deeper. Letting go starts by simply resting here, trusting in this space you've created within yourself. And as you sit with that light, we'll take the first step together, connecting with your breath. This connection is your way of anchoring to the present, settling your thoughts, and beginning to prepare your body to let tension slip away. You don't have to try hard. The breath will guide the way. It's always here for you, just beneath the surface, waiting to help. Let's begin this step now with a soft inhale. What if the simple act of breathing could unlock deep relaxation and healing? Right now, your breath is with you, steady and constant, waiting to guide you back to a place of calm. So often, in the rush of daily life, breath moves in and out of the body without notice, shallow and quick, a background rhythm lost in the noise of the day. But within this quiet rhythm lies the power to calm your nervous system, soften your thoughts, and anchor your mind in the present moment. When you shift your attention to the breath, even for a moment, you invite a pause. You remind your body that it can let go of tension and your mind that it doesn't have to hold on to every thought. As stress builds, the body responds automatically. Your heart might race, your muscles tighten, and suddenly, the breath becomes shorter, feeding that cycle of tension. But here's the beauty of it. You have a choice to shift, a choice to use your breath to tell your mind and body that it's safe to release and relax. Research shows that controlled breathing, the act of slowing the breath, lengthening each exhale, has a profound effect on reducing cortisol levels, helping to signal your system to gently move from stress toward calm. By focusing on your breath tonight, you're helping to create the physiological comfort your body needs to rest. Let's begin. Gently bring your awareness to your breathing, just noticing for a moment how it feels without trying to change it. Feel that subtle flow of air moving in and out, easy and natural. Now let's take a little deeper breath together. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that again, but this time softer. As you inhale for 4, feel the air filling your lungs, gently expanding the space inside you. And as you exhale for 6, imagine your breath flowing like a wave, carrying out tension as it goes. Each time you breathe out, picture that wave pulling away a little more stress, like the ocean drawing sand back into itself, leaving the shore smooth and quiet. With each breath, this pattern becomes a steady rhythm you can rely on, like a soft drum beat bringing your awareness into this moment. The breath is always here, waiting to ground you, to anchor you to the present. As you continue inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 6, notice how your body begins to change in small, subtle ways. Maybe your shoulders have lowered just a little, or your chest feels more open. Perhaps the space between your thoughts widens slightly, creating room for the sense of ease to grow. And with no need to rush, no expectations, let your breath guide you there. Trust that this rhythm is carrying you somewhere softer, more peaceful. Now, if it feels comfortable, gently deepen your exhale. Extend it just a little further so that this time, as you breathe out, perhaps you can count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not about forcing the breath. It's about reminding your body what ease feels like. Long, soft exhales tell your nervous system it's time to rest. This is the space where healing begins, not through effort, but through the quiet presence of your breath. As you continue, imagine each exhale dissolving the tension in your body, like steam rising and vanishing in the air. Even if your mind starts to wander, that's okay. Simply notice the thought, let it drift past like a leaf floating on water, and gently bring your attention back to the breath. You can always return here, to this steady pattern that invites calm with every breath in and release with every breath out. This practice of deep breathing takes you out of the busyness of the world and back to yourself. Each inhale grounds you more firmly in this moment. Each exhale shows you what it feels like to loosen your grip on the stress you may have been unconsciously holding. Breathing deliberately not only calms the mind, but it helps prepare the body for sleep. Slowing your breath down signals your autonomic nervous system, the part of you that works in the background, regulating heart rate, digestion, and stress responses, that it's safe to unwind. This shift reduces the production of cortisol, the hormone your body releases during stressful times. Instead, your body begins to lean into its natural rest and digest state, a rhythm your body knows well, but sometimes forgets when life gets busy. Breathing like this brings those natural rhythms back into harmony and creates the conditions for deep, restorative rest. Imagine for a moment that your breath is like a wave rolling over the shore. Each time it flows in, it carries cool, calming energy into your body. With each exhale, that wave retreats, taking with it grains of tension, grains of worry, until all that's left behind is smooth openness, ready to be filled with peace. You don't have to hold on to anything right now. These waves are here to carry it all for you so that you can rest. Controlled breathing also offers a kind of clarity. When the mind is clouded with stress, trapped in the cycle of overthinking, the breath becomes a tool to cut through the noise. It doesn't demand focus in an overwhelming way. Instead, it invites you to notice, just as it is. Right now, as you breathe, you're connecting with the most natural rhythm inside you. That rhythm isn't just about air moving in and out of your body. It's about creating a soft, interior landscape where healing becomes possible. If you're still following the rhythm of 4 counts in and 6 counts out, take a moment now to notice any small shifts. Perhaps there's a sense of lightness spreading, or maybe just a hint less tension in your chest or shoulders. Even subtle changes are significant, like the first breaks of light on a horizon as the sun begins to rise. Each breath moves you closer to that horizon of peace. With each inhale, you're breathing in the space to heal. With each exhale, you're releasing what no longer serves you. This practice, repeated in small ways, carries benefits far beyond this moment. Science tells us that focusing on the breath is one of the simplest and most effective ways to nurture emotional and physical health. It lowers stress, eases the mind, and grounds us when life feels uncertain or overwhelming. But beyond the research, there is something deeply personal about leaning into the breath. It's an act of care, a gentle way of saying to yourself, I'm here, and I'm offering you space to feel safe. Let this rhythm of breathing begin to feel natural. If at any time it feels forced or uncomfortable, feel free to return to your natural pattern. There's no right or wrong, only what feels most easeful for you in this moment. Allow your breath to be like a quiet friend walking beside you, a presence that's there to support, to steady, and to remind you of the calm you already carry within. As you continue to breathe softly and slowly, notice how the world outside seems to fade just a little more into the background. You're becoming rooted in this present moment, supported by your breath. The thoughts of the day, the concerns of tomorrow, those can wait. For now, there's just this breath, this moment, and this growing sense of ease. In a moment, we will take this sense of softness and bring the same attention to your body, releasing tension stored in places you may not even realize. But for now, let yourself rest here, held in the steady rhythm of your breath. When you're ready, we'll gently begin the next step of our journey together. How often do you simply allow your body to relax? Not just pausing or sitting still, but really letting go, free from tension, free from that subtle strain we carry without even noticing. Every muscle, every line of tightness slowly unwinding. Tonight, let's invite that kind of release, not through effort or control, but through the gentle arrival of awareness. Take a moment to notice how your body feels right now. Without changing anything, just let your attention travel inward. There's no need to fix or judge. Perhaps you notice the way your shoulders sit, maybe higher than they need to be, or the tension around your jaw, where unspoken words or unprocessed emotion often linger. Maybe your hands are resting, but there's still a faint sense of holding in your fingers. Stress hides in all these places, in the stomach that tightens during worry, in the shallow breath caught in the chest, in the heaviness across the forehead or behind the eyes after a long day. And yet, you might not even notice these patterns until you pause, like this, and soften your awareness toward them. We're going to gently guide that awareness now, bringing attention to your body, one small part at a time. This practice, called a body scan, is a way to quietly connect with where tension exists and begin to release it. By turning toward these areas with awareness instead of ignoring or fighting against them, you give your body permission to let go. Studies show that practices like this, placing focused attention on different areas of the body, naturally calm the nervous system. They create a bridge between the mind and the body, a link that helps dissipate the physical symptoms of stress, while also opening space for emotional healing. So, begin by bringing your attention gently to the very top of your head. There's no need to concentrate hard. Just imagine the crown of your head softening a little. Notice if there's a tightness or tension there. Sometimes we hold stress even in areas we don't expect, like a faint pressure at the scalp. Picture that space loosening, releasing, almost as though a cool breeze is flowing over it. Quietly, let that sensation travel down through your forehead. Let your brow soften. How often do we hold tension there, furrowing even without realizing it? Imagine your forehead smooth, calm, free of strain. From there, feel your awareness travel to your eyes. They've worked hard today, taking in so much. Allow them the grace to relax now. If they feel heavy, let them gently fall deeper into rest. If you focus on them closely, you might even imagine the muscles around your eyes releasing one by one, as if they're softening into stillness. Let that same intention flow to your cheeks, to your temples. Move now to the jaw. This is a place that carries so much. Maybe there are words unsaid or moments of tension that have gathered invisibly over the day. Let the jaw slacken slightly, the mouth resting softly, unburdened. Perhaps there's even a sense of relief here, as if you've just set down something you didn't know you were holding. Let your attention wander to your neck. It quietly supports you all day, often unnoticed, holding your posture and absorbing the movements of your body. Feel the back of your neck soften. If you like, you can imagine warm sunlight gently touching this area, encouraging those muscles to release, to unwind. Let that same sensation flow into your shoulders. These are another hiding place for tension, an unspoken metaphor for bearing the weight of responsibilities. Imagine your shoulders sliding down, easing away from your ears as though the burden they carry is lightening, little by little. Your chest, too, may hold traces of the day. Without effort, bring your attention there now. Let the muscles across your chest expand, as though your breath itself is clearing away tension. Feel the sensation of your chest lifting gently, then falling, soft and easy as you breathe in and out. The rise and fall of your breath can almost feel like waves, rolling in to soothe, rolling out to carry tension away. Move now to your arms, allowing sensation to flow unhurriedly. Start at your upper arms, noticing any tightness or lingering weight. Visualize that weight draining like water, leaving nothing behind but restfulness. Follow that down through your forearms. Continue into your hands. What are those hands still holding? Maybe not physically, but an emotional weight or a sense of responsibility. Allow your fingers to gently uncurl. They don't need to hold on to anything right now. Imagine warm light pooling softly into your palms, spreading calm through every nerve, every joint. Let your attention rest here for a moment before traveling to your abdomen. The stomach often holds emotion. It tightens in moments of stress, in the face of anxiety or fear. Without judgment, simply notice how it feels now. Is there a sense of holding here? Tension caught in its depths. With each breath, you're invited to release some of that. As you exhale, imagine your stomach softening, expanding, and easing. Feel the tension slipping away, leaving behind a sense of spaciousness. Next, bring kindness to your lower body, your hips and thighs. These are the places that often bear physical tension from sitting, from standing, from simply moving through your day. Picture them unwinding now, as though the muscles themselves are growing heavier, sinking toward the ground, fully supported. Imagine the base of your spine softening. There's a steady strength here, but it too can take on unnecessary tightness. Allow it now to relax entirely, letting go of that effort. Flow your awareness downward now to your legs, your knees, your calves, even your ankles. Each part is releasing as you travel. Visualize your calves loosening, spreading into comfort. Finally, bring your attention to your feet. These often forgotten parts of your body deserve rest too. Feel the soles softening, the toes relaxing as though they're melting into the surface beneath you. Once you've scanned through your body, pause to notice how it feels as a whole. This practice of scanning promotes something called mind-body awareness. It's the ability to recognize where stress takes physical form in your body and consciously release it. Studies tell us that this practice not only helps with relaxation, but also directly lowers anxiety and makes space for a more peaceful state of mind. Over time, this awareness can even help you recognize tension before it builds up, giving you a tool for managing stress directly and effectively. Imagine now that your body, entirely softened, entirely released of tension, is sinking deeper into the earth. Not in a heavy way, but in a held, grounded way. The surface beneath you supports every part of you. The curves of your back, the spread of your legs, even the weight of your head. There's nothing you need to hold on your own right now. Feel the earth beneath you reaching up, holding you as you relax even more deeply. This sensation, this grounding, can make relaxation feel more natural, more complete. You're not floating to nowhere. You're sinking into something secure. And as you rest, fully supported, you might feel space opening up within you. With the body softened, the mind begins to follow. There's more room now to breathe freely, to let emotion flow where it may. This openness is where healing begins, not through effort, but through the gentle act of allowing. You might notice how much lighter your body feels now, or maybe the lightness is just beginning to settle in. Either way, you're preparing yourself to go deeper into this experience. With physical tension released, your body is ready to partner with your mind to carry this healing further. By letting go of the physical burdens, you've already created the foundation for releasing emotional burdens too. Take a final moment here to appreciate this sense of release. This way, you've softened the spaces that often go unnoticed, but so deeply hold the strain of the day. Your body has done so much for you today, just as it always does. Now, it's freeing itself to find rest. You've offered it a gift, and in doing so, you've opened the door for a deeper healing of both body and mind. In this deep relaxation, we'll now begin to turn toward the inner emotions, those invisible weights we carry. Just as your body has softened and released, your mind is capable of the same. Rest in this space between tension and ease, and get ready to let go a little more fully. Let's begin. What if you could let go of the invisible weight you've been carrying? The kind that settles so quietly within you that it feels like part of your being, yet heavy, always present. Tonight, let's take a closer look at it, but from a safe distance, so you can begin to release it step by step without fear or judgment. This is a practice of observing, of noticing. Nothing more, nothing less. Just as we soften the body, we'll now soften the emotions. This space is safe, held, and gentle. Whatever you feel ready to explore, you'll be fully supported in doing so. You might begin by picturing what this emotional weight looks like. As you rest here, bring to mind the image of something that represents what you've been carrying. Perhaps it feels like a heavy backpack weighed down with stones. Or maybe it looks like a dark fog hovering around you, sticky and hard to shake. Some people see tangled vines, twisted and knotted, wrapping themselves too tightly around their body or heart. Whatever image comes to you naturally, let it form. There's no right or wrong way to picture it. And if no visual comes to mind, that's okay too. Simply notice without forcing anything. Trust whatever appears. Now, look at this image carefully, not to analyze or judge, but simply to observe. How big is this weight? How close does it feel to you? Does it shift or change as you notice it more? You are safe to simply notice. These feelings, these symbols, they are outside of you now. Something you can see rather than something you are. If this image feels overwhelming, remind yourself of the warm light surrounding you. Picture that light growing stronger, forming a protective shield between you and the pain. You are not your burdens. You are watching them from a calm, steady place. Many people are hesitant to face their emotions, and that's completely natural. The thought of sitting with feelings like grief, regret, or shame can be intimidating. But this, a quiet moment to observe without judgment, can be surprisingly powerful. Visualization creates a safe and controlled environment, one where you remain in charge, even while allowing yourself to look at things you might normally avoid. It's like stepping back and holding your emotions in your hands, seeing them for what they are without letting them define you. By visualizing your burdens, you externalize them. You give them shape and form, which makes them easier to hold, easier to process. Now, notice how your body responds to this release. The physical connection between emotions and the body means that as you let go emotionally, your muscles may start to relax further too. Maybe your chest feels lighter, as if you can draw in more air. Maybe your hands feel looser, no longer gripping something invisible. These sensations, however faint, are signs that your mind and body are working together to create peace. Visualize this act of letting go as something you can return to whenever you need. Picture a trunk sitting at the edge of your mind, a safe place for release. Each time something new weighs you down, a moment of shame, a pang of regret, a stressful thought or memory, you can place it in the trunk. Lock it if you'd like, and let it rest there. The burden no longer needs to stay with you and grow heavier. You have a place where it can belong, apart from you, and you can visit this space as often as you need. Let's create another moment of release. If your burden was vines tangled around you, imagine those vines unraveling now. Picture each tangle undoing itself with care, as if guided by soft, unseen hands. Notice how the vines fall gently away, sinking into the earth where the soil welcomes them, ready to transform them into something new. Let them go, strand by strand, until none of them hold you anymore. Feel the openness beneath your skin where they were once wrapped tightly. Freedom begins to flow into that space. Feel, too, the power in your choice to change this story. While the pain you've carried might have taken root deeply, you are not bound to it. Even something that has been with you for years can start to loosen when you choose to release it. This is a moment where that process begins, not by erasing what you've been through, but by releasing the grip it has on you. With practice, this act of symbolic release can reshape how you feel, both during waking moments and in the quiet night when you seek rest. As you notice the calm building within, let anticipation take hold. You're creating something deeper than just lightness. You're building a sanctuary inside yourself. With every small act of release, you're laying the foundation for peace, for healing. Soon, you'll feel even greater space for compassion and love, not just toward others, but toward yourself. Now, allow yourself a moment to rest in this new lightness. Picture the river again, the leaf carrying your burden far beyond the horizon, out of sight. Imagine yourself standing there, watching the water flow. Your body isn't straining anymore. Your breath is soft and steady, and your heart feels just a little more open. This is what it feels like to step toward freedom. As we move forward, we'll begin reinforcing this release through affirmations. These simple words will help your subconscious rest in this newfound ease. Let them root deeply into this space you've created, offering you compassion and hope in the moments ahead. You've already done so much. Now, you can let the words guide you further. Let's begin. What if the words you choose could reshape how you feel inside? Every thought, every belief carries weight, the kind that echoes quietly in the background of your mind, shaping how you see yourself, how you move through the world. Tonight, those echoes can begin to change, not by force, not by effort, but by allowing gentler, kinder words to fill the spaces where doubt or pain may have grown. Affirmations are simple, yet their power lies in their simplicity. They act like seeds, planting hope, compassion, and strength deep within you. And as they take root, these small shifts in your mind ripple outward, helping you foster a sense of peace, safety, and renewal. Sometimes, it can feel hard to believe affirmations when you first hear them. Positive words may feel distant or even untrue compared to the thoughts you've carried for so long. And that's okay. You don't have to believe them completely in this moment. These affirmations are not demands or expectations. They are invitations. Invitations for your subconscious to gently open to the possibility of change. The beauty of this practice is that belief is not a prerequisite. It is something that grows. Repeating kind, nurturing words, even if they feel unfamiliar, sends quiet messages to your mind. Over time, your subconscious begins to lean toward those words, allowing them to settle in and replace the harsher stories you may have told yourself. For now, just let the words wash over you, like soft waves lapping at the shores of your mind. You don't need to grasp them or hold on to them. Each one carries meaning, yes, but it carries ease too. Let it flow past you, and then let it settle. Picture these affirmations not as rigid or structured, but as a gentle breath moving in and out, bringing calm with every rhythm. We'll begin by speaking to that part of you that is ready to heal. I allow myself to heal. Let those words arrive without resistance. Say them softly in your mind, or simply listen to the sound of the phrase. Imagine them as a warm glow, radiating within you. Healing can start as small as this: one phrase, one moment, one belief. On the next inhale, let those words weave gently through your thoughts. I allow myself to heal. And as you exhale, imagine tension beginning to release, as though the act of believing even just a little is enough to begin softening the tightness within you. Studies show that affirmations like this one activate areas of the brain associated with self-worth and positive thinking. Neuroscientists often speak of neuroplasticity, the brain's capacity to rewrite its patterns. When you say or think an affirmation, you're engaging this plasticity, subtly rewiring pathways that might otherwise cling to negative thought patterns. In this way, each phrase becomes a stepping stone toward compassion, not only outwardly, but for yourself. Let's try another. I forgive myself and others. These words may feel heavier. They touch deep emotions, places where pain has sometimes taken root. Forgiveness can be a hard road to walk, but here, within this safe space, let it feel easy. Remember, forgiveness is for you. It is the act of relieving yourself of the burden of carrying anger or regret. As you repeat this affirmation, I forgive myself and others, imagine how it feels to set down that weight. See it fall from your shoulders like a soft bundle, no longer resting on your frame. Forgiveness is not a statement of perfection, nor does it mean forgetting. It simply makes more room for peace. Give yourself the time to absorb these affirmations fully. This practice isn't about rushing through words. It's about planting them, one by one, carefully. After, I forgive myself and others, let there be space. Allow silence to linger. This silence is where the affirmation does its quiet work, sinking deeper into your subconscious as you breathe slowly and softly. Remember, many people struggle to trust affirmations at first. That's why we give them room to settle. If you rush the words, you miss the chance to let them anchor themselves in your mind. But when you pause, when you create space between each phrase, the meaning begins to grow. Now, let's turn toward another affirmation. I am safe to move forward. These words hold a powerful reassurance. They acknowledge the fears, the uncertainties, the moments where you felt stuck. But they also offer a gentle reminder. You are not bound by the past. There is nothing behind you that can define what lies ahead. What would it feel like to let go of that fear of moving forward? To know that with each step you are safe. As you repeat this affirmation, let it settle into your chest. Imagine it gently expanding within you, creating a calm sense of trust. I am safe to move forward. Each time you say this, imagine fear dissolving like mist, replaced by a light that guides your way ahead. Affirmations work because they shift how we speak to ourselves. In daily life, it's easy to let self-criticism sneak into our thoughts. Whether it's subtle or sharp, it often lingers in the background. But when you practice affirmations, you're consciously choosing different words. You're telling yourself something quieter, kinder, and truer. And though your brain may resist at first, it learns through repetition. Neural pathways change when they are consistently met with new information. These affirmations, spoken softly, repeatedly, are not just nice phrases. They're tools for reshaping how your thoughts flow. Let's repeat the earlier affirmations, giving each one the space to settle again. I allow myself to heal. I forgive myself and others. I am safe to move forward. Each time you hear these words, imagine them reaching deeper, like water seeping into dry soil, nourishing the parts of you that have gone untouched for too long. With each breath, each pause, let the affirmations feel less like words outside of you and more like something blooming within. As each phrase lands a bit more deeply, notice how your body responds. Maybe your breath feels a little slower. Perhaps your chest feels less tight, or the muscles in your face soften slightly. Affirmations aren't just for the mind, they're for the whole of you. When the mind begins to shift, the body listens. That connection is part of the healing process you're inviting tonight. Now, let's try one last phrase together. I release what I cannot control. These words speak to a truth we all face, the reality that some things, no matter how much effort we give, are beyond our grasp. This affirmation gently reminds you that it's okay to let go of those things. Control doesn't equal safety. Peace often comes from surrender. As you repeat this affirmation, imagine yourself unclenching the grip on those threads you can't untangle. Watch them drift from your hands, carried by the same river you watched earlier. Rest in the knowledge that it's not your job to hold it all. I release what I cannot control. Let that release fill you with calm. With each affirmation, I allow myself to heal. I forgive myself and others. I am safe to move forward. I release what I cannot control. You're planting tiny seeds. Seeds don't sprout all at once, but with time they grow, their roots spreading quietly beneath the surface. These affirmations work in much the same way. Each time you plant them, repeat them, and let them rest within you, you're encouraging new thoughts, new stories, new feelings to take shape. And as they grow, they replace the older patterns, the doubts, the pain, with something more freeing and supportive. Take a moment now to rest within the silence that follows the words. The pauses are just as important as the affirmations themselves. In this stillness, your mind is absorbing, letting these ideas settle into the deeper layers of your subconscious. Trust that this process is happening, whether you feel it immediately or not. Healing and change are gentle processes, rarely loud or sudden, but always unfolding quietly, moment by moment. Now, gently shift your focus outward. Imagine each affirmation as a soft ripple spreading across a calm lake. The words begin in you, but their effects extend outward, touching not just your thoughts, but your actions, your relationships, even how you approach the day ahead. You're creating not only calm for this moment, but a kinder foundation for tomorrow. With this sense of growing peace, your body and mind are softening further, preparing for the deep rest to come. With space cleared and affirmations planted, the next step is natural. You are ready to release fully into sleep, to allow your body and mind to sink deeper into healing. Trust in this process. Trust that everything you've done tonight is guiding you gently forward. Rest now in the quiet of these affirmations, and we'll continue the journey together as you drift towards sleep. When was the last time you felt truly supported, like you could lean back into a soft embrace and fully let go? Not just pausing for a moment, but allowing your entire body, your thoughts, your worries to simply rest. Tonight can be different. This moment you've created for yourself is a chance to drift into that kind of surrender. A space where you release everything you no longer need and give your mind, your body, and your heart the deep rest they deserve. Begin by noticing the stillness around you. Feel the quiet settle in, softening the edges of your awareness. You've already done so much tonight, allowing release, creating space, and inviting healing into those open places. Now, you don't have to do anything else. Your only job is to rest, to surrender to the natural rhythm of your breath and the deep calm nestled within you. Close your eyes if they aren't already, and turn your attention inward once again. Imagine yourself floating. You're resting on calm, still water. The surface is warm and it cradles you effortlessly. There's no sensation of strain or resistance, only the gentle, steady support of the water beneath you. You don't need to move. The water holds you entirely, allowing your body to feel weightless, free. The sky above you stretches endlessly, a canopy of deep twilight. Maybe stars are beginning to twinkle, their faint glow bringing a sense of infinite calm. Rest here a moment. Let yourself be held by this feeling of floating, of release. Notice as your body begins to grow heavier, not with strain, but with ease. The weight is grounding. Each sensation of heaviness connects you more deeply to the surface supporting you. Feel your back sinking gently into the earth or into the bed beneath you. Let your limbs relax fully, as though every bone, every muscle is melting into the safety of this embrace. There is nothing you need to hold now. Your body lets go. Your breath slows, and the soothing rhythm of stillness begins to settle into every part of you. This process of deep relaxation is more than just comfort. It's a healing state. When your body fully lets go, it sends signals to your brain. You are safe. You can release. Your nervous system begins to shift out of its heightened state, and the mechanisms that repair and restore calmly take over. According to research, focusing on the breath, relaxing the muscles, and quieting the mind primes the brain for deep, restorative sleep. Each moment spent in this surrender allows you to replenish what has been worn down, to soften the effects of stress that may linger in your thoughts or body. This is where true rest begins. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back by focusing on your breath. Imagine it as a thread bringing you deeper into relaxation. You inhale slowly, drawing in comfort and calm. As you exhale, imagine sending your thoughts outward into the stars above you, where they scatter and dissolve, leaving you with nothing but peaceful silence. Each breath lifts another layer of tension, another thread of worry, until the only thing that remains is the soft rise and fall of your chest. Simple, natural, effortless. Let's expand this imagery of floating. Remember the water beneath you, how it supports you without you needing to do anything. Notice how the air around you feels cool and soft against your skin. With every inhale, picture the air filling you with stillness. And with every exhale, feel your body growing heavier, melting further into the warm surface beneath. This release doesn't happen all at once. It unfolds at its own gentle rhythm. You're not rushing, not seeking, but simply allowing. Imagine now that soft blue light begins to flow gently down through your body. Like water trickling through cracks, this light moves smoothly, filling every space it touches with calm. It begins at the top of your head, where it gently soothes any tension left in your brow. It washes over your face, relaxing the corners of your eyes and softening your jaw. Feel it spreading slowly across your neck and shoulders, unraveling muscle after muscle with its glow. It continues downward, moving deeper into your chest, where it fills the space around your heart, warming it and removing any lingering tightness. Each time the light touches a part of you, imagine that area becoming warm and heavy, as though it has fully surrendered to rest. The blue light flows further still, down to your stomach, easing any tension that might have collected there. It reaches your hips, then your thighs, flowing all the way down to your calves and feet. When the light has spread through your entire body, notice the change. You are not weighed down by effort anymore. You are grounded by the comfort of being held. Like the water below, this light asks nothing from you. It only soothes, nurtures, and supports. In this place of deep rest, your thoughts may have already begun to quiet, but if there are any remaining edges of worry, feel them slowly blur, unravel, and fade. They are like ripples on the surface of the water, and with each deep, steady breath, they smooth out more and more. Stay present with that sensation. The surface of the water calm once again, mirroring the stillness that has begun to take root inside you. As you drift deeper, your brain begins to prepare itself for sleep. Scientists speak of how the mind enters states of heightened rest and repair during sleep, consolidating your experiences, healing the body, and allowing clarity to emerge with the dawn. By inviting this deep relaxation, you've already signaled to your brain that it's time to transition into that peaceful state. In this way, surrendering isn't a passive act. It's an active invitation for your body and mind to heal, to grow, to recover. Picture yourself now lying under a sky filled completely with stars. They are scattered endlessly above you, twinkling softly, casting a gentle silver glow across the space around you. Each star feels like a tiny piece of stillness, anchoring you deeper into this moment. Imagine yourself wrapped in a blanket of that silver light. It is warm, cocooning you, surrounding you with a softness that feels almost tangible. There is no urgency here, no pull back to the day or forward to tomorrow. There is only this stillness, this embrace, this peace. And yet, this peace doesn't stay only on the surface. As you breathe, feel it settle further into your core, your chest, your stomach. Even the tips of your fingers and toes relax into this sanctuary you've created. Surrender is not about removing yourself from the world. It's about giving yourself to this one sacred moment, this breath, this stillness, this kindness. The deeper you sink into this rest, the more natural it becomes. You may notice your breath growing slower, falling into its own rhythm without you even trying. Your body rests so fully now that it feels like it belongs to the earth beneath you. And in many ways, it does. Supported, grounded, nurtured. It all feels instinctive. There is a sense of being cradled, held gently in some unseen way, as though you've placed every part of yourself into a loving embrace. As you continue to let go, picture the last threads of wakefulness unraveling. They are fine, delicate, like strands of cobwebs brushed away by the softest breeze. Soon, the only thing left will be pure rest, an emptiness filled not with absence, but with quiet, with ease. You are stepping into a space where nothing is asked of you, where all that matters is that you can continue to let go. With that final thought, let yourself drift. You are no longer tethered to thoughts, to effort, to anything but the soft rhythm of breath and calm that carries you deeper. Feel each moment stretch longer, each sound and sensation fading into a background that becomes quieter, dimmer, and softer. You are here, fully relaxed, deeply safe, ready to surrender completely. Now allow this moment to hold you as you move effortlessly into unconscious sleep. This is your time to restore, to dream, to heal. The body knows what to do. The mind follows the path you've set, and you only need to rest in the stillness of this embrace. You are held. You are supported. You are at peace. And as you drift, trust that everything you've done tonight will carry forward into the quiet night and beyond. Surrender now. Rest deeply. Sleep fully. This is your time, and you are ready. Imagine falling asleep knowing you are deeply loved and completely safe. Let that sense of love and safety surround you now, like a soft blanket wrapping gently around your body. Feel it pressing lightly against your skin, warm and soothing, calming every part of you. This is your time to let go, to surrender to rest, knowing that you are held in a space of deep care. As night cradles you, know that you don't have to hold everything anymore. Let your breath move softly, naturally. Inhale a sense of peace, and as you exhale, release the weight that lingers in your chest, your shoulders, or your mind. Let go now. Rest. You are safe. You are loved. Let those words drift into your thoughts, softly, like whispers carried on a breeze. Picture yourself lying under an endless sky. Stars stretch across it, pinpoints of light soft and steady, casting their glow on you. Each star feels like a quiet reminder, a message telling you that here, in this moment, you are secure. You are meant to be exactly where you are, doing exactly what you're doing, resting. Picture the glow of the stars falling gently around you, like faint silver dust, settling on your skin, melting into warmth. This light doesn't ask anything of you. It doesn't demand effort or even attention. It's simply there, wrapping around you, inviting you to dissolve further into stillness. With each breath, allow yourself to sink a little deeper into this space. You may notice your body growing heavier, as though the earth is quietly pulling you closer. But there's no tension here, only softness. The surface beneath you holds your entire weight effortlessly. Feel that for a moment, the way your back relaxes fully, no longer resisting. The way your hands rest without gripping. Let every part of you surrender into the gentle embrace of this present moment. Let go now. Rest. You are safe. You are loved. These words aren't just something you're hearing, they are a part of you. Let them echo softly, not as instructions, but as truths. Each time they repeat, feel them sinking a little deeper into your subconscious. Words have power, especially words spoken with kindness. Research shows that repeating affirmations like this as you drift into sleep encourages the brain's natural ability to rewire itself, replacing doubt and fear with gentleness and security. These are truths your mind and body crave to believe. If you feel any resistance, any lingering pull of tension or thought, it's okay. These feelings are simply reminders that you're human. They don't need to be pushed away. Instead, imagine them joining the light around you, dissolving slowly, leaving no trace. There's no urgency here, no need to fix or solve anything. You are allowed to simply be as you are, in this moment of letting go. Imagine now that this light around you begins to take on warmth, spreading through every part of your body. Picture it starting at the crown of your head, gently filling you as if you were an empty vessel. It flows down over your forehead, your temples, and smooths over your face. Feel it relax the tiny muscles around your eyes and cheeks. It travels to your jaw, where it gently releases any tension you don't need to carry into sleep. The light continues to drift downward, soft and unhurried. It cascades over your neck, your shoulders, and melts into your chest. This warmth feels like a quiet reassurance, as though your body is being reminded that it's okay to let go, that everything you've needed to carry throughout the day can stay here in this moment. Allow your chest to rise and fall, each breath guiding the light further into your being. And as this warmth flows down through your arms, through your hands and fingers, imagine the light saying to you, "You are safe here. You don't have to hold on." Let that message settle deeply as you picture the light spreading further, down into your stomach, easing any tightness, softening every corner of your body. It reaches your legs, your knees, your feet, pooling at the tips of your toes. Every part of you now feels cradled in total ease, as though the weight of the world has disappeared. Let go now. Rest. You are safe. You are loved. These words feel quieter now, more like whispers inside you than something you're hearing. You don't need to hold on to them. Simply let them blend into the rhythm of your breath. Each inhale draws them closer to your heart. Each exhale carries them deeper, embedding them in places where tension once lived. Space once occupied by worry or heaviness now opens wide, ready to be filled with tranquility and restoration. If any thoughts or emotions still linger in the background, let them come. Picture them as delicate feathers resting in your open palms. They add no weight, no heaviness to what you feel. As you breathe out, imagine a soft breeze lifting them effortlessly from your hands, carrying them into the night sky. As they fade into the darkness, there is nothing left for you to hold. Everything feels lighter now. Return again to the sensation of lying under the stars. The night feels infinite, stretching out far beyond what you can see or imagine. Each moment that passes feels quieter, softer, as though the world is holding its breath while you drift further into peace. This is your time to heal, to dream, to restore. Let those words echo faintly, a gentle reminder that this moment is yours entirely, a gift of rest and surrender made just for you. Feel your breath now, long, slow, and effortless. It moves in a rhythm that perfectly matches the stillness within you. Notice how your breathing seems to stretch the quiet, as though each inhale pulls you deeper into rest, and each exhale carries you closer to sleep. There's nothing expected of you here, only this gentle rhythm, growing softer with every moment. You're no longer tethered to waking, no longer attached to thoughts, worries, or fears. You are suspended in stillness, in peace. Let go now. Rest. You are safe. You are loved. The words feel quieter still, more like a soft hum settling into the background. As you drift closer to unconsciousness, these simple truths remain with you, guiding you gently into dreams. You may not hear them anymore, but their presence is always there, woven into the fabric of your being, filling you with reassurance, even as sleep overtakes you. Picture now that warm light wrapping around you, as though you've been tucked gently into the universe's embrace. You are floating, weightless, held securely in this soft glow of love and calm. Everything outside this moment fades into nothingness. You float here, above it all, beyond worry, beyond effort. Somewhere in the distance, the stars seem to pulse faintly, matching the quiet rhythm of your breath. It's as though even they are supporting your rest. The warmth surrounding you grows softer now, its edges melting away into the quiet. The light becomes less distinct, blending seamlessly with the calm darkness of sleep that begins to pull you in. This darkness is not empty. It's rich with comfort, with silence, with all the healing you've called forth tonight. You don't need to think about where you're going. Just let yourself fall. Breathe in one more time, softly, deeply. Fill your lungs with the last threads of awareness and let them trail away with your exhale. There's nothing left to hold on to, nothing left to do. Love, safety, and stillness are all that remain. They're here with you now and will stay with you through the night, guiding and protecting you as you let go fully. Let go now. Rest. You are safe. You are loved. This is your time to be free, to heal, to drift into the quiet sanctuary of dreams. As your breath slows and softens into the rhythm of sleep, let these final moments linger like the faint glow of a candle, flickering gently before it goes out. Peace settles in your mind, in your body, in your heart. Now, let yourself fade completely into this comfort. Soften into the silence, into the stillness. You are loved. You are safe. You are where you're meant to be. Rest deeply and surrender fully. The night will hold you. All is well.